Afternoon, guys. It's Tuesday afternoon, 16th of October. It wasn't too warm this morning when I left the house, physio, but things are coming alright. The cabbage I saw just over a month ago, spring cabbage, is about ready for going out. I'm happy with that. Spring onions, I can put them out. At the moment there's no frost forecast for quite a while. Few cold mornings but short of frost, so we might get away with that. And the lettuce, winter density, I'm going to do a trough or a couple of troughs in the greenhouse for them. Anything left over outside in the bed, and these are more than twice the size of what's in the deep beds. If you remember, I started them off in a deep bed. As soon as they were big enough, pricked a few out into this tray, brought them on a bit quicker. So they're about ready for planting out into the bed and troughs. I've kicked two in the greenhouse, maybe get a half dozen or so in. And anything left over, I'll put a few outside. There'll still be plants left over to give away, not a problem. Now I thought I'd try something different this year. I normally sow my onions on Boxing Day. Now these were neglected this year. Over 2 months in hospital. And I still got a damn good crop. Nothing went to seed. The roots were allowed to sink, find water. No, nobody watered them. They found their own. So I thought, well, all you fellas growing onions, I know it's only Ailsa Craig, but the thing is, I'm not sure, will they go to seed because they start too early, or will they produce a bigger onion? I don't mind putting a dozen in, just to see what happens. So, yeah, why not? I'm going to try the heat this year anyway. But if they succeed, obviously they'll be too big to store. But they'll be the first to use up. They won't waste. I come down this morning. It was 54 degrees in here. I believe it was 42, 43 outside. Maybe it's a bit more. But I've tried something again. I'll turn the camera down, let you see. I don't know if you remember, but when I first started with the videos, I tried the candle under the clay pot. And at the time I said it won't work for me because of work commitments, work permanent nights. Time I finish 7:15 in the morning, it's still dark, I can't get out in the garden. I said, but I'm not writing it off. Well, here we go, I'm not writing it off. This is only a single clay pot, there's nothing inside it yet. As the weather gets colder, I'm going to try it, I'm going to get hold of another pot. But at the moment, it's a 36-hour candle, and to come into 54 degrees, minimum temperature overnight, that can't be bad. I'm certainly not complaining. That's a half decent temperature for growing plants or from anything from seed. Let's see what happens when we get the colder weather. I might need to add a second heater, I don't know. But we'll take it from there. Now I don't know where I've seen it. One of you guys is doing this. One of these small handheld brother printers. And I thought, I've seen somebody do this. I thought, that's a brilliant idea. I've had one of these printers for about 3 or 4 years, and all I've ever done is use it to mark up cables. You know, computer cables, so you quick fit. You know exactly what's what. I thought, well, that's a superb idea, that. Stick the label on a plant label. Well, it won't fade, will it? That is brilliant, that. So whoever thought that idea up, thank you very much. I'm adopting it. Any of the fuchsias in hanging baskets or planting the borders, I'm bringing them indoors now. Hopefully provide stock plants for next spring. The flowers, they're still lovely. Still a show. So I'm making the most of them. As you can see, I've lifted the debris netting on the sprouts. They have been attacked by whitefly, but not as bad as yours, Terry. But I have noticed they've been breeding on the lower leaves and advanced to the top part of the plant. All the lower leaves have gone and they're burnt. And well, there'll be a few left to burn, but most of them's gone. I'm not so worried about pigeons now because they can't damage the lower part. But if you notice, none of the sprouts are blown. Why? Posts are in and they're tied up. Obviously the front one on the left, the tie snapped in the last heavy winds. I'm lucky that's about all the damage is caused there. Elsewhere around the plots, fences are blown down. But I'm lucky. But nothing for the pigeons this year. Not on them anywhere. As you can see, I've got a part canopy over me spring cabbage and spring collies. The sides are open, but I've noticed pigeons get very nervous going to things like that. That does me alright. At the moment there's no whitefly on them. But if it does, I want to see the little birds get in and get them. And believe me, I've had full cages of netting, birds are getting in, I've had to get in, catch them and release them. So I don't think that's going to be posing a problem to them, do you? If you look carefully, see the garlic coming through now. That was only just over a week or so ago it was planted out. Just started in modules, got the roots started. Out it went, now it's doing its own thing. Fingers crossed a good harvest next year. Well, I just thought I'd have a bit dig where the potatoes were. Winston. The size of that bugger. I think they're back on the list for next year. Right guys, you have a fair idea what I've been up to, what I'm up against. Just the niggly little things like the whitefly on the brassicas. Not a problem. But the main concern is anybody with a disability, have a go. You can't lose, you can only gain. And the good news is, I'm at the clinic Thursday for a fitting for my leg. And I'll be telling Stumpy not to fall out. And I'll be telling his new partner not to fall off. So next time guys, see you later.